Guys, for that, had to reboot my cell phone. Now, picking up back like what I said, Harley Quinn is a fan favorite. You cannot do a YouTube video without a badass female supervillain like Harley Quinn. She is like every man and every single woman's sexual fantasy. A lot of men wish she was a real woman so they can take her out to lunch and dinner. And a lot of women wish they could be Harley Quinn when they're at work or when they're at the gym doing strength training and cardio. And what makes her a very strong, powerful female villain is just look at her movies. Suicide Squad was a huge movie because for almost 15, 20 years, people wanted to see what would happen if her character popped up on the big screen. She is a female version of the Joker. Everything the Joker does, she does to the extreme. You know, the Joker probably might pull a prank on you, she might pull five pranks on you. You know, the Joker might set a trap up for Batman. Harley Quinn was able to outsmart Batman, and most villains usually are men, but this was a woman who got the drop on Batman. She did what Joker couldn't do. And to me, I'm still waiting for them to put that in an actual Batman film where Batman fights the Joker and the main person that actually figures out Batman's strengths and weaknesses is Harley Quinn. Most guys take their girlfriend out to the park or the beach dressed up as Harley Quinn and take pictures of it and put it on YouTube for everyone to see. A lot of guys have big crushes on Harley Quinn, and a lot of girls, do impersonations of Harley Quinn because a lot of guys see the blonde hair, the glasses, and they start thinking about Harley Quinn. And a lot of people be asking if these female characters from comic books were real, who would you take out to lunch and dinner? For me, it'd be tough because I would probably say Poison Ivy. And some of y'all be like, what? Poison Ivy? It's like, well, I've always found Poison Ivy to be a strong, powerful female character. Now, Harley Quinn is one of those characters that could just annoy you, but in a sexy, hot kind of way. And I think that's what her character is for comedy, mischief. But she has her moments that she can beat just about any character. Like, she outsmarted Superman. And do you know how difficult it is to outsmart characters like Superman? She was able to outsmart him, and it didn't even take much to outsmart Superman. And that left characters like Batman and Superman puzzled, like how you get outsmarted by Harley Quinn. And they even done what if DC stories, like what if Batman, had the hots for Harley Quinn? What if Superman messed around with Harley Quinn? And the Joker became jealous of it, but they did it in a comedy way. So that's what makes her villain interesting. Coming in at number two is Lady Shiva Tie with the Cheetah. Now, Lady Shiva is like a female version of Batman. Like if you take 50% of Bruce Wayne Batman and 50% of Oliver Queen the Green Arrow, you get Lady Shiva. She's like a female assassin that does anywhere from 15 to 20 styles of martial arts. She can speak 20 to 25 different languages. She can use swords, Kindle sticks. She's a master strategist, a battle tactician. And what I would like to see in these movies and television shows of these characters is an actual interpretation of Lady Shiva. She's not just a quote unquote villain. She's actually a villain, and then sometimes she's an anti hero. Like, she has her reasons for being good, and then she has her reasons for being bad. And usually there's motivation behind it. Now, in the comic books, she actually trains almost all of the characters in martial arts. Like, she's taught Jason Todd, Tim Drake. She taught both Robin's martial arts. Dick Grayson, better known as Nightwing. Like, she trains a lot of these characters. And it's like, couldn't you show some training montages in the television show of Arrow? Like, they did make a female character, but they didn't want to call her Lady Shiva. And when they did, they changed up the name. But you knew in the comic books there was a character like Lady Shiva. And I'm pretty sure if you make Birds of Prey, maybe the first four episodes should be her fighting those characters. Because for her to beat someone like Batman or Oliver Queen is because she taught them martial arts. And she does align herself with other villains like Ra's al Ghul, characters like that, Damien Dark. You have that compelling story. And she does flirt with Green Arrow. She does flirt with Batman. And besides Catwoman and Poison Ivy being able to get inside Batman's head, who's better at playing mind games and getting inside Batman's head? Lady Shiva. On the other hand, you've got the Cheetah. Now, the Cheetah is the arch rival of Wonder Woman. Now, everything Wonder Woman does, the Cheetah can do. She's like a genetic enhanced um, cheetah who has enhanced abilities. And she is a villain because some men do like women that are aggressive in nature. You know, when it comes to taking a woman out to lunch and dinner, when it comes to other stuff. And this character embodies what it means to be able to express yourself. So I call her the expression villain because female villains like that express themselves and how they feel, and sometimes a lot of men would love for women to just express how they feel. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is that's a very strong, powerful female character. So let's get to the number one female villain on this list for DC Comics. It's without question going to be Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman. Now, Catwoman is one of those characters that is synonymous with pop culture. She's been in movies, television shows, animated series, comic books, graphic novels. Doesn't matter if you live in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, New York, Miami, Canada, Mexico, anywhere you go, you will see at least 50 to 200 women dress up as Wonder Woman. Any woman could be Selena Kyle, black, white, Latino, Asian, BBW, and it's by far every man and every woman's sexual fantasy because there are men who fantasize of Catwoman, a strong, over the top, very aggressive, powerful female character. And some women want to be that strong, powerful, dominant, over the top female character. A lot of men see themselves as Batman. A lot of women see themselves as Selena Kyle. It's just better to be that character that has more fun. Catwoman has more fun. Batman has more fun. Superheroes like Superman is so clean, so perfect. Nothing gets on Superman's cape. Batman ain't worrying about, what's on my cape because Batman's a badass. Wonder Woman, she got a nice image to worry about. Catwoman, Selena Kyle, she ain't worrying about no image. Catwoman's like, I'm gonna kick ass, take names, create some mayhem, and do it in a sexy, hot, seductive way. A lot of men see themselves as Batman. A lot of women see themselves as Catwoman. Whenever men, Whenever a man take a woman out to lunch and dinner and they're driving down the street, most men think they're Batman because of the movies, the television shows. Most women see themselves as Catwoman. And I think men and women, both of us, when we see ourselves as those comic book characters, we get a rush.